Hi guys, it is Joker Darts, back with a bang of a YouTube video. I have not posted a YouTube video in honestly about 8 or 9 months. Back today with a bang, new setup if you guys haven't seen it on TikTok and you only follow me or subscribed on YouTube. New setup, we're on the wall. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little test of K-Flex, different all-in-ones and flights and stems, seeing which one works better for me, explaining the differences and going through that. The darts we're going to be using, give me a second, are the Prodigies. We're going to be using them with different flight systems just to keep it a fair test. But yeah, let's get into the differences and the flight systems that we've got. First of all then, we're going to be using the Condor Axe in gold. They go very well with the barrel darts of the Gen 1 Prodigies. Let's test the, not the bounciness, the flexibility of the flights. They are in short, as you can see there. Let's get a good angle of that. They are quite flexible. Compared to others like K-Flex and Fusions, they're not as flexible. However, I have also had this set for about 6 to 7 months. I didn't even mean to do that, but I have had this for about 7 months now, this set of Condors, and they've not broke. They're not really battered either. Just have a look there, from over the top. They look perfectly fine. So, they'll last quite a while. What we're going to do is we're going to have 12 darts with each, just to see if they have big deflections or what. So let's get into that. Right then, gold Condors, 12 darts. Let's see if there's any deflections or if it affects anything. Just aim for treble 20. See what score we get off in the end. 59. They do look very nice in gold as well. I think they're the only all-in-one system that do a gold variant, so yeah, they're absolutely lovely. We'll try to do that, see if there are deflections. No deflections there. Although they do come quite loose easily, I've found. After 2 or 3 throws, you do get one loose one every now and then. See about deflections in that. Try it in between there. No deflections. Last 3 with the Condors. I want to just start playing for the round. I'm just aiming for that dart to try and get deflections. Like you said, like I saw there, not really many deflections that are coming from these. Even if we are, trying to group it together. Same for that. That one deflects into 5. That one deflects into 5. So obviously there is going to be deflections because there isn't. No matter what you use, house style, K-Flex, whatever you use, nothing will not have any deflections. But yeah, like I said, they're a fantastic set of all-in-ones. They last a while. They're beautiful gold as well. But next up, we're going to be using, not these darts, but we're going to be using some K-Flex. These are the shaggy K-Flex, so I'm going to have to put them on the littlers, unfortunately. It's going to be this to match, but we're going to put them on, let's see how the K-Flex do. Actually, I've decided against myself. Why not? Saves time. We're going to keep them on the shaggy barrels. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the shaggy barrel compared to the Luke Littlers. Let me get the Prodigies. Luke Littler is a straight barrel dart compared to the Scott Williams, which is a bomb style dart. It's also a very small dart compared to Luke Littler. I don't know the exact diameter, length and width, but as you can clearly see, it's a longer barrel. These K-Flex are also long, the longest you can get. They're also number 6 K-Flex, which means that they fly to the board quicker, I believe, and they're set up higher. So what we're going to do is, same again, 12 darts, see if they deflect, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with these after as well. So let's get into the 12 darts. Again, we're aiming for deflections. That wasn't much of a deflection, but it did take it down. The flight of the dart, it did take it down to below that treble. We're in the treble. Oh, that was a bad one. One thing I'm going to say about the K-Flex is, if they're screwed in right and good, they don't come loose often, to be fair. And obviously that's good. So you don't have to keep fiddling about with your shaft. Let's try and get deflection on that, see what happens. Again, no deflection, we actually had trouble with that last dart. For me, you can't go wrong with K-Flex. They're just solid. They're quite durable as well, unless you have like a wooden, metal, or a hard floor. They're very durable, they don't really snap often. If we just have a look at the flexibility of the K-Flex here, you can see, very flexible. Flexibility is good in all-in-one systems, and obviously normal flights and stems as well. Just because if they do get squeezed together, the deflections aren't as much. Next up for the K-Flex then, we are also going to do something that Luke Litter does. Now the K-Flex shift are meant to be coming in Wednesday's target release, but what we're going to do is we're going to loosen the K-Flex. Not all the way, just that is. See it moving. This is also meant to stop deflections. Now the K-shift are coming, but we're going to do something different instead. Something special, there you go. I'm going to our very own K-shift. Now let's see if it actually works. I've never really tried this, so the wobbly in my hand. I'm guessing the K-Flex shift won't be like that. As you can see there, as soon as it enters the board it wobbles up and down. And you just saw it there if you didn't see it. What it did is, actually I'll show you how. We'll get a dart there. If we throw a dart and it goes through, what I'm trying to basically show you there, we throw a dart through and the K-Flex just moves, deflects it into the bed that we want. It's a very simple thing you can do, very effective also. Kind of just spins it through, so the deflection doesn't really cause much danger. We did good trouble 18 there. But yeah, I'm very excited to see the K-shift or the K-Flex shift, whatever they're actually going to name them. I think it's a great concept, you know. There'll be a lot of players that will use it. That there deflected from the 5 into the treble. But yeah, that's the K-Flex. You literally cannot go wrong with K-Flex. Fantastic little bit of equipment. And yeah, K-Flex is K-Flex. Everyone knows them, everybody loves them. Let's get on to the next set. Right then, sorry for that intermission. I did put the L-style spinny shafts onto the L-style Dimplex flights. In this bit we're using the Kevin Dukes Target Generation 1 with some what's the point points it. But yeah, unbelievable spinny shafts. I actually did used to use spinny shafts, as you can see there. We're flicking the dart and we're flicking the flight, sorry, and it is spinning lovely and perfect. That is what they do. Again, something else to stop the deflections from happening. Watch this. The flight, the stem, sorry, is not this at all. It's just this top bit that is spinning. These reduce deflections, and they're also very, very flexible, as it's like paper. That doesn't make them bad at all, really. For flights, they don't break easily. I've had these since Christmas, and they've been excellent for me. As you can see there, didn't deflect. Oh, that one just flew out. Didn't deflect it at all. It just put it under the treble 20. These are probably by far my favourite all-in-one combination. Do love L-style. I just think they're absolutely fabulous. Company, they do some great products, and yeah, just fantastic. You literally cannot go wrong with them. Although I'm throwing bad today, I've only just started throwing for the day. Gonna have 3 more darts with these, and then got one last set to compare. And then that's me done for this video. Wow, well, that'll pour. I don't really get along with these darts well, to be honest with you. I was going to do it all on Luke Litter Prodigies, but I decided why not have a little bit more fun. Trying to aim for that barrel. Didn't deflect at all. Right, last combination we have got is, there we go, get them out and show you. A set of fusions. We're going to put the fusions on the Luke Littlers German Prodigies. These are custom Joker fusions sent out to me by Custom K's a while ago. If you don't already follow them on TikTok and you want some custom K-Flex or fusions, get out, get them texted. But what we're going to do is look at the Prodigies, Joker fusions, let's see. Last set of all-in-ones slash stems and flights to compare to the rest of them. Like I said in that last little bit of the last clip, we're using fusions. Now the difference between fusions and K-Flex is the skinny bit at the bottom, top of the barrel, bottom of the stem is very skinny compared to the fatness of the normal stem on the K-Flex. These are short. I do prefer, definitely do prefer a short K-Flex / Fusion. Only one compared to the long, shaggy ones. It's very short and skinny. I don't actually know what the reason for that is. They're also, someone's popping. The one thing about Fusions is I found they are quite brittle. I've not used these in a while, but I've not used them much, and they've got some marks on them, some wear marks. So they are quite brittle, to be honest. That's why I don't really use the Fusions. But we're going to have 9 darts with them anyway. Again, using the Look the Prodigies. These ones are tightened up compared to the K-Flex when we'd use them not tight. But yeah, just comparing to the K-Flex, they're very skinny. Why am I throwing so bad? They are just very skinny. Which some people can affect the flight of them. For me, I'm not too bothered. But yeah, I definitely do prefer the Condor Axes, which is why I've got them as my main set of flights on the Look Prodigies. We'll have 3 more darts with these. Ah, Jack. Only twins on a 180. And then 24 instead, poor. Guys, I know I've not scored well. That starts, unfortunately, I've not been playing for long today. But let me know which one out of the 4 is your favourite combination to go on your barrel. Condors for me wins it, but we've got Fusions, K-Flex, L-Style, you've also got normal flights and stems. So yeah, let me know which one in the comments is your favourite. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.